All right, here we go. All right, so I did not get a chance to change this scoreboard, so bear with me right now. All right, 8:23 left to go. USA leads it 33-14 as they're playing here in the second quarter. South Sudan's defense looked pretty good in the first quarter. 3-point shot by Booker, and that is off the mark. All right, so we got this up and running, and we'll get the scoreboard correct as well. Yeah, I know. We're not going to talk about them right now. Let's focus on this game. Okay. Good stuff. All right, 33-17. Peter Shayok just made a three-pointer not too long ago for South Sudan. Jump shot goes up by Gabriel, and that is off the mark. So Gabriel, Kual, Omat, Jones, and Shayok all out there for South Sudan. White for three. Connects! 36-17. And it's now a 19-point lead. Let's go, baby. All right, 7:03 left to go in the second quarter. Kual has the rock. Gives it all the way back outside to Jones. Jones back outside. Three-point shot is up, and that is off the mark. And an offensive rebound by South Sudan, but it's tipped out of bounds by Derek White. All right. Bear with me again for 1 second. Let's go. Joe's probably not going to play today. I guess I'm getting drunk. Oh, we're doing the basketball game, so let's focus on that right now. 36-17. U.S. won their first game on Sunday. There's LeBron James. He's in the starting lineup today. 8 points for him, 1 rebound. He's 4 for 5 from the field. Has 2 turnovers. They're going to inbound it and find Thor. Goes downhill, and there's a shot that goes up, and that is good for South Sudan. Marial Shayok able to grab the offensive board. Now LeBron trying to buzz his way downhill, spins, moves, puts up a jumper, and he's fouled. He'll go to the charity stripe for 2 free throws. Nuni Omat was actually the one that was able to make the jumper there. All right. South Sudan basketball. This team is so crazy good. 2 more subs until we get to 36-50. Let's keep going, man. Let's keep going. Love it. All right, so LeBron's going to go to the foul line. Let's see what he can do here. First foul shot is up, and that's in. Derek White's going to take a very quick seat off the bench with about 6:30 to go. James, second foul shot, good. Makes it 38-19. USA has its lead doubled against South Sudan. Going downhill is Carlik Jones. Jones hands it back off, and at the top of the key is Bol Kual for the Sydney Kings. Downhill, spinning, and turning is Nuni Omat. And he makes another jumper there. Now 7 points for him on the day. Davis answering back as he puts it up and in with a runner on the other side. The AD and LBJ connection goes back all the way to LA as they both get it done on the chemistry. Nuni Omat tries to dribble and get past Edwards. Edwards doing a good job at guarding him. Bol Kual trying to head downhill, goes into the lane, puts up a jumper, and the U.S. defense just collapsed again. 40-23, and Kerr wants to call for time, and he'll get his wish granted. 5:38 to go in the second quarter, and USA leads at 40-23. Shoot, you're ahead of me, JJ. Is he wearing LeBron's onesie? Oh yeah, I can't see. Sorry, I have my notes a little bit set up differently here. So, is he wearing LeBron's onesie? Oh gosh. You're funny. Make sure y'all like. Make sure y'all subscribe as well. Hit the notification bell icon. Hey, don't stop on here, man. We got another doubleheader today. It's Phillies and USA men's basketball. Tomorrow we got volleyball. I believe. Tomorrow we just got USA women's basketball tomorrow. And then Friday we got volleyball in the morning. And then we got a Phillies game at 10:30 or 10 o'clock at night. So it's going to be a late one. These days are getting really, really weird. How about Luol Deng, former NBA player? Was wondering what he's been up to. He's 39 years old, and he's now an assistant coach for South Sudan, if you can believe that. And Royal Ivey, another former NBA player, guy that played for the Atlanta Hawks. He was also a Philadelphia 76er in two parts of his career. Played with the Sixers from 08 to 10 and from 12 to 13. He is the head coach. All right, 40-23. Let's see if the U.S. can have some sort of response here. There's Tyrese Halliburton, who dribbles it all the way from left to right for the USA. Oh, my gosh. James gets it over on the near wing. Tries to pass a couple of defenders. He spins. He tries to fight through and pass it back all the way to Tatum over on the far side. Tatum to James from long distance. Shot clock. Unplugged, and there's a shot that goes up, and that's no good. Tatum offensive rebound. Tyrese Halliburton for a three, and he connects. Meant to say that the shot clock was expiring, but how about the offensive board by Jason Tatum? On the court, here we go. Carlik Jones from Partizan, able to find a wide-open Nouni Omat, and he just continues to destroy this USA zone defense. 43-26. Omat now with 13 points. And another apple by Carlik Jones. James over on the near elbow, backing down Omat. And this is a mismatch here. James turns, fires up a two. No. Davis with the offensive board. He'll hand it off to Halliburton. Halliburton finds James, who's going right into the lane. He'll try to spin and turn, but he lost the ball. Omat deflected it, and the steal was by Carlik Jones. Trying to go coast to coast. Got past James. Underhanded scoop. Good. Here comes USA on the fast break. Halliburton three-pointer. Bullseye! They'll take twos against threes. Vice versa. Threes over twos. Nice. 46-28. Now an 18-point lead for USA. Three-point shot is up, and that's good. Bou Kowal answers back with a three of his own. South Sudan, so far in this game, they're shooting about 40% from downtown. U.S. can't buy a bucket on the other side. Carlik Jones heads downhill. Here's Shayok for a three. That's off the mark. James with a wide tip. It goes into the backcourt, but it's corralled by Bou Kowal. Rudder is up by Kowal. No. James tips it. It's deflected into Steph Curry's hands. Curry from long range, but he got fouled on the floor. 46-31 with about 3:15 to go in quarter number 2. Make sure y'all like. Make sure that y'all subscribe as well. And hit those bell icons. Let's go, baby. We have a blast calling USA men's basketball, USA women's basketball, USA women's volleyball. We did not get to do today's game. We do Phillies baseball, Sixers basketball, and Eagles football on here as well. Halliburton is on fire. He is. Absolutely. Looks like Kevin Durant's going to come on in for USA. How about Nouni Omat? A guy that's now 29 years old. Played for the Long Island Nets and then played overseas. Represents the South Sudan national team. He helped them actually qualify for their first ever World Cup back in 2023. Tatum gets the rock over in between the circles. Heads downhill. Goes up against Gabriel. Loses the basketball, and a foul is called on Wenyen Gabriel. Another guy that was a former NBA player who played for Maccabi Tel Aviv, excuse me. He's 27 years old. Was on the Sacramento Kings and played for the Portland Trail Blazers, the New Orleans Pelicans, the Brooklyn Nets, and the Clippers and the Lakers, and the Grizzlies as well. Here we go, 50-31 as that shot was made by USA. Couldn't tell who that was, wasn't looking, and that was totally on me. 50-31 with about 2:50 to go. 2-point shot by Carlik Jones is off the mark. And another rebound this time. It goes to Steph Curry. Curry thinks about taking the three, finds Halliburton. Halliburton back to Kevin Durant. Durant back outside. 3-point shot is up by Tatum, off the mark. And a big rebound delivered by Nouni Omat. Omat goes downhill, gets it denied by Tatum, and it goes out of bounds. Tatum with a little chase down block there. And just played really good physical defense. Got all ball, it went out of bounds over towards the baseline. And it's 50-31. 4 blocks by USA today. Omat back outside, gets a dribble handoff. Omat being rewarded, puts up a tray, off the mark again. And Bam Adebayo cleans the glass and swipes it all the way to Durant. Halliburton, who's been on fire, puts up another 3, and he's human. It's off the front of the rim with about 2:05 left to go. Carlik Jones passes the hot potato, swings it around the timeline, and we have a foul called on USA with about 2:01 to go. What's up, Scott? Scott says, hey, JJ, keep up with the great calls. Love your work, mate. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. At least I have you for work. Wish I found you earlier, says the man. Thank you. We have the dude and we have the man on here. How about that? 5 seconds left on the shot clock. And Carlik Jones trying to pass himself right through the trees. And he gets himself a deuce. 50-33 with about 1:40 to go in quarter number 2. James, or Adebayo that is, trying to take on his defender. That's Gabriel. They swing it around. Curry at the top of the key, being heavily guarded by Majuk Dang. Curry finds a wide open 3-pointer from Bam Adebayo, and he hits it from downtown. USA now 7 for 14 from 3-point range, and South Sudan getting pretty cold. They were about 5 for 9 and have not made any of their last 5 threes. 53-33, and I think we have a whistle called. And I don't know if the foul is on the floor or not. Nouni Omat tried to go up with a shot. He was heavily guarded by Halliburton, and it just went up and in. Are they going to call it a foul on the floor or not? It looked like it was in the act of shooting, and I didn't really see a foul there, to be honest with you. So they will count the bucket. Omat today, 5 for 18 with 12 points. It was Marial Shayok, another former NBA player, who went off the first time that South Sudan faced the U.S., and this time, it's Nouni Omat. Steph Curry gets it over on the top of the key. Tries to pull up against his defender. Won't go. Adebayo with the flush on the other side, and he throws it down. How about Bam Adebayo cleaning off the glass and just being able to smudge his way into the lane and throw it down with a lot of ferocity. Carlik Jones over on the near wing. They swing it all the way out and find Wenyen Gabriel. Downhill comes Majuk Dang, and the ball gets blocked. It goes out of bounds. Booker has not made any points today. He does have 5 assists, though, and 1 rebound. Steph Curry with just 1 point. He's 0 for 3 from downtown. He's been ice cold. And, well, we have a rebound by Tatum off of the bad shot that was attempted by Majuk Dang. And a whistle called. 27.5 seconds to go in the opening quarter between the U.S. and South Sudan. Devin Booker will sub back in for USA. And USA looking to try to get a 20-point lead as Steph Curry's going to come out and gets high fives from his teammates, including his actual head coach, Steve Kerr. Coming back in for South Sudan will be Marial Shayok. He took a very quick seat. Guy that plays for the Shandong Speed Kareen. 6'6" he is. 27.9 seconds to go. And South Sudan is looking to inbound the rock over from their baseline. They're in their dark blue and white uniforms. Try to inbound the ball, and it's inbounded all the way towards the near corner, but it looked like Wenyan Gabriel's foot just caught the line over on the far sideline, and the U.S. will take on over, and Curry's going to be subbed right back in, so he just took a couple of seconds off. Didn't want to have him out there for defensive purposes, and Tatum is going to be subbed out for Steph Curry. 26 seconds to go. Steph Curry will get the inbound here, and he'll take it all the way towards the open floor and take it to the far side. 10 seconds left on the shot clock, about 3 seconds separating the shot clock from the game clock. Curry there's a whistle called, and it's a foul off the ball. Dark blue, that is black. Is it black? Oh, yeah, it is. Sorry. From the lighting that I saw it at, it looked like it was dark blue. So, yeah, thank you for the correction there. All right. 5 seconds to go. Curry spinning, turning, puts up a tray, off the mark again. Long rebound, and that's going to do it. As we go into halftime, it's 55-36. The USA lead it by 19 points. LeBron James with 10 points in this game so far. 2 rebounds. He's 4 for 7 shooting-wise today. And other than that, for the U.S., well, they've gotten some contributions from the bench. This time it's Bam Adebayo, 14 points for him. He's been perfect from the field, perfect from 3, as well as Tyrese Halliburton as well. He's 2 for 3 from beyond the arc. He provided 6 points for them off the bench. Derek White had a little spurt as well. This bench has really been solid for U.S. What's up, Cameron? How you doing? Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe as well. And hit the notification bell icon. One more sub until we get to 3650. Let's go. Come on. Everyone said South Sudan would be the hardest opponent we would face in the Olympics. Yeah, for sure. The line for USA is at minus 29.5. The over-under is 192.5. I guess that's the... Obviously, that has to be the total points total. The over-under for that. Hey, a winning team, says Denbrew. Throwing shade at Philadelphia. The Phillies, that is. All right. I wonder who's going to step up here in the second half. I'm curious as to what's going to happen. I wish I could have done women's soccer today. It's so hard doing everything. It really is. I'd love to try water polo. I would. Swimming would be interesting. Sorry, not sorry right now, says Denbrew. I don't blame you. I get it. I totally get it. Well, I think that this game will end at 4:30, and I'll actually be able to have a nice lunch and not rush into something, so that's nice. That's very nice. I'm with you too, man. What's up, Nick? How you doing? How many people do we have tuning in on here? I'm curious. I'm very, very curious. We got 36 people watching. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up button as well. And subscribe to our channel. Should we go raid some? Should we see if RB is streaming? Does anybody know if RB is actually streaming this? Or is he just watching it? I don't know. Let's see. Is Philly take with RB live right now? Philly take with RB. Let's see. Is he live? He is. Let's go rate him.
Patterson University.
Let's go rate him. Let's go say hi to Philly take with RB. All right? We'll go rate him. Go US. All right. We're rating him right now. See if he sees
Doesn't
us.
matter when Joel Embiid's got 2 blocks and a steal, right? He's trash. But if Jason Tatum does absolutely nothing and has 1 block, it's the world, you know?
Oh, man. All right. Let's see who else goes in.
Embiid should be rehabbing his legs. We got to win by at least 30. They'll win by 20 to 30. Play-by-play with JJ. JJ Ray, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? Shout out to my guy, JJ. You'll see him on the channel this year. Always doing great work on his show, man. We appreciate him. Let's go, JJ. Shout out to my guy, JJ.
What's up, RB? We love you, baby.
If you guys are just coming in, hit that thumbs up, man. Hit that thumbs up. Let's go. Let's keep pumping out the shows. We're having fun watching the Olympics. Well, we're kind of having fun, but we're dealing with no Joel Embiid today.
Yes, I get it.
Shout out to my dude, though, man. Give him some love. D, what's going on? Welcome into the channel. Nick, what's going on? Welcome into the channel. The dude, welcome on into the channel. If you guys are new, thank you and welcome. Kerr wants LeBron and Durant to be the stars and bigs like AD and Bam. Better suit that. I think Kerr's listening to the media. It's better than the Phillies. Yo, JJ, what's up with the Phillies, man? I'm sad about the Phillies right now.
It wasn't me.
It has been a tough year in Philly sports, but I was talking to somebody about this the other day. I'm like, with Phillies sports, you get the highest of the highs and the lowest of the lows.
That's right.
Like in the last year.
Who banned them?
The Eagles start off 10-1.
Who banned them? Yeah, you. Or yeah, let's go USA. I agree. What the heck? Who the heck banned them? I have to know. And how do I? Why can't I even? The chicken wrangler. What the heck? Chicken Wrangler channel. Yeah, you're here. You didn't get banned. Who banned you? No one banned you. We can see you. Yeah, I could. I was like, wait, dude. Like, no one banned you. I'm back. Yeah, nobody banned you, dude. You scared the you know what out of me. Oh man. Chicken's not banned. I'm gonna expose. I'm gonna say. Oh, by the way, RB. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that to you. I was gonna say. Oh, by the way, Chicken Wrangler thought he was banned on my channel. Nope, he's not. He's not banned. Why do you think you were banned? Are you trying to get the band back together in Philadelphia? It wasn't me, says the dude. That's a good song. Earlier I went on and it said, I've been timed out by the owner. That's weird. Well, timeout doesn't necessarily mean banned either, and I don't know why I would time you out. Maybe it was accidental. That's weird. We don't have a mod named the owner, so that's really weird. That's very odd. Anyhow, you're not banned. What's up, Matt Zeitz? How you doing, man? Sorry, last night. I don't know how. I don't know, man. All right, let's see what happens here in this second half. I can't believe RB was alive. Proud of him, man. He's a grinder, just like us. Just like us. Love it. All right. Here we go into quarter number three. We got the women's basketball game tomorrow. Then on Friday, Friday is women's volleyball. And then it's the Phillies. And then Saturday, it's men's basketball and the Phillies again. And then Sunday, it's women's basketball and the Phillies. I think I got all that correct. So just double headers now. No more triple headers. Great. Yoko is banning the chicken. Yoko Ono? Matt, we'll talk about it off the air. I don't want to do that now. We're going into quarter number 3. USA is up 55-36. Tatum still hasn't scored any points today. I'll tell you what, Omat has really been doing a very, very good job for South Sudan. I don't really think that the USA really put him into their game plan. You realize that the only 5 points that they've gotten off the bench were from Peter Joke. That's it. This USA bench has outscored South Sudan 40-5. 40-5, man. Yes, one time Kathy did have her phone in the pocket and was literally pocket banning people. Is that what you call it, pocket banning? You got to call it butt. You call it butt dialing. You got to call it butt banning. BB. She was BBing people. That was crazy. Oh man, that was so wild. I hope that doesn't have to happen again, and that will happen. I know. Trust me. Watch it happen during a World Series game. I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. That was really crazy. I do remember that though. Why is... Sorry about the chats. I don't know why. Oh, maybe that's it. Did we fix it? Yeah, okay, good. Now the chat shows. It doesn't hide. I remember that. I do remember that. All right. Serbia did win today, 107-66. About that. Jokic had 14 points, 15 rebounds, and 9 dimes, along with 2 steals and 1 block in 23 minutes. Filip Petrusev also had 15 points and 9 rebounds, too, and just 1 steal. One more sub until we get to 3,650 subscribers. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Come on. Come on. United States has now 30 medals, but they're losing in the gold category. Let's mute this real quick. See what else is going on. See that medal tracker. U.S. now has 5 gold medals. South Korea has 6. Great Britain has 6. Australia has 7, and they're tied with France. And then leading the way is China and Japan. How many silver medals does the U.S. have? Let's see. Let's take a look at that right now. U.S. is first in silver and first in bronze. They have 13 silver medals. France has 10. China has 7. And Great Britain and Italy are tied in 5th for 6th. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I have news for you, says the dude. Guess who will play for my Israeli team in the next 2 years? Pat Bev. How about that? Well, I was going to guess. You didn't give me a chance to guess. I know that was a rhetorical question, though. Give me a chance to guess. USA needs more gold. They're gold diggers. Just kidding. No, that was not good. But yeah, they are digging for gold for sure. They are. They want to get those gold medals. All right, final score predictions. Comment down below. What is the final score of this ball game going to be? I'm going to go with 112. I'm going to go with 112 to 84. That's what I'm going to go with. 112 to 84. And I'm going to write that now because what are the odds that that's correct? I need me a sugar mama. You know, to take care of my... You know the chicken wrangler? That's probably why you got put in a timeout last night because because one of the mods probably said or probably thought that was inappropriate, and that's probably why. So just be mindful of like what you're writing. I'm not saying that that's not funny because yeah, it is, but some people can take that the wrong way. That's probably why you were timed out last night. So I'm just saying be mindful of that. I didn't time you out. I did not do that. But maybe somebody else did. He's laughing. He thinks it's funny. It is funny. I'm just saying that's probably why you got timed out. You said gold digger. That's why I said it. I'm sorry though. No. I'm not saying that I would have timed you out, but probably one of the mods maybe took something that you said the wrong way last night or whatever, and that's probably why you got timed out. I'm just saying, just watch yourself, because I'm not everybody's mod, right? Like, I don't control the mods. They're not bots, except for Darth Poo, because Darth Poo, man, like, he's so automatic. Like, whenever he's on, man, like, he's so quick. He's great. Like, he's literally a machine. Like, when it comes to putting people in timeouts, him and Jesus are really, really good. And Larry and D are great too. They are. They're all great. I love my mods. You're a bad chicken. No. He says you're a good chicken. Robot Chicken, anybody? Has anybody ever seen Robot Chicken? Now that we're talking about chickens. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up button and hit the subscribe button as well. Who else is doing this? We got Darian Hopkins that's also doing this. He has 81 people tuning in. Bro, we have a good audience, dude. We're competing with RB and Darian, and we have 35 people tuning in. That's pretty good. 55 to 36. Here comes Curry for three, but a foul is called. So we start off the third quarter. Only Darth is a robot. All right, 9:51 to go in quarter number 3. USA does have possession. Inbound goes to Tatum. Tatum to Davis. Back to LeBron James. Top of the key. LeBron with a behind-the-back bounce pass, and it gets sniped away by South Sudan. All right. Let's see what happens here. With the rock now is Marial Shayok. Shayok trying to go downhill past Davis. Could not get the layup to fall. Good defense by AD. Curry on the fast break finds LeBron James. And South Sudan gets back on defense. Booker trying to bully a defender. They swing it around the timeline. Tatum over on the near corner goes downhill. And a foul called. Actually, it's a turnover on Tatum. They say that he stepped out of bounds. And there's another USA turnover. South Sudan will take control of the tempo with about 9:05 to go. Carlik Jones out there for another quarter. Jones is 26 years old, born in Cincinnati, Ohio. Played for the Texas Legends and the Zhejiang Golden Bulls last year. Curry from way downtown for three. That's off the mark. He's been ice cold today. James trying to get the board, and a loose ball foul called on South Sudan. Probably going to go on Carlik Jones. And that should probably be his third personal foul. It's been really physical for them, though. Jones and Shayok have really been carrying this team, and so is Omat. Omat today with 13 points and he's 2 for 4 from downtown. Booker over on the near wing, swings it and finds Curry. Curry downhill, puts up a floater, can't get it to go. And it's deflected and stolen back by the U.S. on the bad pass by Jones. Curry, alley-oop pass to Jason Tatum, who goes down with a flush. So Steph and Curry able to get his third assist, make it now 4. Still 0 for 5 from downtown. Nice pass. Shayok trying to take on Steph Curry, goes up for a 2, and he's fouled by LeBron James. Marial Shayok is now 29 years old, from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Played for the Philadelphia 76ers, was drafted by them, and then was a part of the Bluecoats from 2019 to 2020. Then he played overseas, then came back and was signed by the Maine Celtics in 2022, and then went back overseas. He's now 29 years old. When the Sixers drafted him, he was about 24. 57-37. First foul shot's good. Second foul shot, that's good too. And South Sudan cuts it to 19. 8:02 to go in quarter number 3. Booker going downhill, and he lost the ball, but it's last touched by Shayok, and it went out of bounds. And Carly Jones not so happy about that call. Shayok was an All-NBA G League third-team player back in 2020, and also was a Big 12 tournament MVP in 2019 as well. James downhill to Davis, over on the block. Davis gets double-teamed, finds James again. James downhill again to Booker, and Booker can't book it from 2. 57-38, and South Sudan leading the charge on the other side. Three-point shot is up, and that is automatic by Boo Kual from the Sydney Kings, a guy that's 6 feet 8 inches tall, and he is able to cash down and drain a 3, the first one of the quarter by South Sudan. It's now a 16-point deficit for South Sudan. Booker's three-pointer. He answers back and books it from 3. 60-41, and that was much needed by USA. They're 8 for 18 from downtown. And Tatum gets cooked on the other side as Jones is able to make a layup with ease. Made it look really easy, I should say. James will turn it over, and here comes the pesky defense by South Sudan. Scrapping and clawing. Three-point shot on the other side, and that's good. Boo Kual. He's been heating up like a thermostat. Really. 60-46. And a timeout called by Steve Kerr once again. Tatum is Drake after waking from a 3-year coma. Fred VanVleet is Drake. Like, let's be real. He looks exactly like Drake. JoJo's not playing, man. He's not here right now. He's not playing. Make sure y'all like and subscribe and hit the bell icon. Did we get one more sub yet? We did not. We need one more sub to get us to 3650. Who is going to be lucky number 3650? That's the question I have. It's getting hot up here. Cannot wait to eat in just a little bit. Dan Bruce says keep him healthy. I agree. 1000%. You got to keep the big man healthy. For sure. So Serbia won earlier today, 107-66. We talked about that a little bit. They beat Puerto Rico. Ortiz had 19 points for them off the bench in 30 minutes. And was 4 for 7 from three-point range. Tatum equals Kmart Drake. So Derek White back out there for Team USA. And so is Bam Adebayo as well. Here's Kevin Durant finding Derek White over on the near wing. And now downhill is Drew Holiday. Holiday finds a wide open Edwards. 3-point shot. Won't go again. And Nouni Omat, who's wearing number 5 for South Sudan, the counterpart of Anthony Edwards, grabbed the rebound. There's another 3-point shot, and that is good by Omat. And Derek White is grabbing onto that lower back of his. It's 60-49 as he walks over on the other side of the court. Man, South Sudan making this a ball game. Step back 3 from Holiday, no good again. And we have a foul called. 60-49. South Sudan lighting it up from 3 in this third quarter. Wow, can't sleep on this team. I mean, they're giving up some wide open looks, and Kowal, the reason why the injury to Derek White happened was because Kowal sort of banged into him setting a screen, and it just hit Derek White in the lower back. USA will next play on Saturday against Puerto Rico at 11:15 a.m. Eastern Time. Durant goes downhill, goes up for a 2, and he can't buy a bucket there. White with the steal. Finds Edwards. Anthony Edwards on the near wing at the 3-point line. Wants to take on Carlik Jones, and he'll go downhill, step back, put up a floater, no good. And Adebayo on the second try, I think he got it, but they're going to call offensive goaltending. I think. Yep, he held on to the rim. Can't do that. Cannot do that. Held on to the rim without even the ball. So it's 60-49 with about 5 minutes and 34 seconds remaining in quarter number 3. South Sudan is playing pretty dirty. Carlik Jones dribbling the rock and providing the penetration against Derek White. Jones again over on the near wing, or the far wing that is, taking on Drew Holiday, and he throws it away. White comes up with a steal. It's 5-on-3. Edwards takes it back all the way to the top of the key, and they'll have to reset. Kevin Durant tries to find Derek White downhill on the baseline, and it goes out of bounds. Another turnover by USA. They look out of sorts and out of sync in this third quarter so far, and that is just another turnover. Not such good communication on the offensive side by USA. So Tatum, with 2 points and 5 rebounds, is over on the bench for USA. Adebayo in there, though. He goes up and just tries to block Carlik Jones, and it gets deflected and goes out of bounds. It was between him and Derek White. Clock stops with 4 minutes and 56 seconds to go. Can't let this team back in it. Inbounding it is Omat, who gets the inbound. Omat will try to take it all the way to the foul line. Goes up against Anthony Edwards. Passes it back outside. 3-point shot by Jones is deflected. No good. Shot clock expired, though. And it looks like it'll be USA basketball. And Royale Ivy not so happy with that call. Not happy at all whatsoever. Derek White is doing too much right now. Yeah, he had like that nice little deflection, but he also had some really good play in the first half. So Holiday has the rock, dribbles it with the left hand, and another whistle called. I couldn't tell what it was. It was off the ball. They're going to say a foul on Kevin Durant. Really? Clock stops with about 4:33 to go. Or did Durant got fouled. That's what it was. They were showing Kevin Durant, but then they didn't take the ball the other way. So Durant was fouled, and he'll go to the line as South Sudan, I guess, is over the foul limit. So Durant will shoot some free throws, and the first one is up, and it's good by Kevin Durant. $10 points for KD. He's 7 for 8 from the line as well. And he knocks down both foul shots. That's a 13-point lead for USA. They lead it by a baker's dozen. Jones finds Omat. Omat back outside to Thor for three, and JT Thor able to knock it down. The guy that plays for the Charlotte Hornets makes it now a 10-point game. White three-pointer. That's good. Punch. Counter punch. And it's now 65-52. And USA responded in literally a matter of seconds. Adebayo deflection. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by JT Thor. Great one-on-one defense by Bam Adebayo, deflecting it off of Thor's knee. And it looks like we have, I don't know if time is going to be called. I think that we're going to have some substitutions. Nope, they call a timeout, South Sudan. Royale Ivy wants to talk things over with his ball club. And USA leads it by 13 points. Is Durant talking trash to the head coach on the Royale Ivy? I think he was chirping a little bit. There's Eric Spoelstra and Ty Lue trying to come up with a play with Steve Kerr. Steph Curry is now 36 years old, if you can believe it. And he still is shooting the ball very, very well. He's 6'2", 185 pounds, a two-time FIBA World Champion gold medalist in 2010 and 2014. Averaged about 12.5 points per game and 2.5 rebounds in 22 minutes through 5 games so far in this U.S. Olympics. At a game, I have 24 points, and 18 of them came in the first half against Serbia back on July 17th, which was 2 weeks ago on this day. Drew Holiday back in there for USA. Big crowd out in France. Let's go. 65-52 with about 3:55 to go in quarter number 3. So Holiday will hand it off and find Bam Adebayo. Here comes Derek White, who goes up with a floater. Actually, it was an alley-oop pass, but it was deflected and not a good finish by Bam Adebayo. On the fast break is JT Thor. Thor is looking to hand it off to somebody, and finally is able to find Nouni Omat. Guy that's 6'9", and will have a birthday on October 3rd. Omat back outside, and it looks like there's a three-point shot that's going to go up. No good. Drew Holiday tips it all the way to Bam Adebayo, who's running the open floor. Can't believe that's happening right now. And another dribble handoff back to Holiday. Holiday lost control of the ball, gets it back, dribbles into the teeth of the defense of South Sudan. He'll hand it off again to Bam Adebayo. And now it looks like we had somebody that got tripped up on USA. And I think it was Anthony Edwards. Got tripped up, and he gets helped up by a couple of teammates here. What's up, Orioles Birdwatcher? Drop your link down below. You know what to do, man. You know what to do. So the fact that South Sudan is over the foul limit means that Anthony Edwards will shoot some free throws. And he will. He'll head on over to the charity stripe with about 3 minutes and 8 seconds to go. In case you're wondering how we got here, well, USA was able to win the first quarter 26-14. They poured it on in the second quarter as well, but South Sudan made some really good three-point shots, and that's kept them in this game. And the USA offense in this third quarter has just been out of sorts. They've been getting outscored 16-10 by South Sudan. First foul shot, no good. Second time, it's a charm by Anthony Edwards. That gives USA a 14-point advantage. 3 minutes to go. And here comes Carly Jones. He's up to bat for South Sudan. Thought he was going to take a shot there, but he did not. Wenyan Gabriel heads down the lane, goes downhill with a head of steam, and lays it up and in with the ballet moves. And the lead is cut back to a dozen. 2:35 left to go. And Anthony Edwards now dribbling the rock. Gets some space. Launches a three. Connects. Bullseye. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Ant-Man with his first three of the second half. And that was much needed. Jones gets the handoff. And he'll try to take on his defender. Get some space. And too much mustard on that shot. Adebayo cleans up the glass and gets another rebound in this ball game. Durant will get it over at the top of the key, taking on his defender, and that's JT Thor. Finds Ant Edwards, goes up with a shot downhill, and a foul called again on Wenyen Gabriel. Guy who's played for Maccabi Tel Aviv. Gabriel, of course, is a member, or was a member of the Los Angeles Lakers back in 2022. And has also played with the Memphis Grizzlies as well. He's now 27 years old. He's 6'9", weighs 205 pounds as well. Edwards will go back to the charity stripe, and the first foul shot, he drains it. It's 70-54 with about a minute 53 to go in quarter number 3. Second foul shot, and Edwards connects again. 71-54, and another substitution coming for South Sudan. Looks like it'll be Majouk Deng, who comes on in, and taking the seats will be Wenyen Gabriel, because he's in foul trouble now. Oman has been pretty quiet in this third quarter, even though he did just nail a three not too long ago, but just 3 points in the second half for him, even though he has 16. Pass gets deflected, goes off of Durant's hands, and it goes out of bounds. The short cigar. No, you see, you can't do me like that. It has to be natural. And it's not the short cigar. I'll apply it. Okay. 71-54 if it's apropos, of course. But I appreciate that. I do. I know that you like those calls. That's a compliment. 3-point shot is up and off the mark. Close but no cigar. Bam Adebayo with the board. And that was pretty close too. White, alley-oop pass to Adebayo. It's good. Bam Adebayo on the flush. And he throws down the house. 73-54. That was an exclamation point in this third quarter. 1:05 to go though. Downhill is Shayok, spinning, turning, and banking it in, and one. Man, oh man, Marial Shayok, the former 76er, able to just bank in somehow, some way against Bam Adebayo, who is about 6'9", well, it's really 6'11", I should say, but still, just was able to make a pretty ridiculous shot there. And we'll have one more at the line. Shayok with the and one opportunity, and he connects. A 16-point lead for USA, and less than a minute to go in the third quarter. Just got to milk the clock here. White has it in between the rings as USA goes from right to left. White with a lob downhill to Adebayo. He lost it. It went out of bounds. And Adebayo looking for a complaint as the ref says that it's going to be South Sudan ball. But Adebayo certainly did touch it last. And Steve Kerr trying to go over something as he steps pretty close to the courts. But he was over on the sideline. It looked like, honestly, from the replay, that JT Thor whacked it out of his hands. And I think that Steve is going to challenge this. And he has a right to do so because Thor just tipped it out of Adebayo's hands, and that really should be USA basketball. So they're going to go to replay. Maccabi Tel Aviv, for me, has as in... How do you say it? Wait, hold up. Let's see again. Has a Hapoel Tel Aviv fan is like the Celtics for the Sixers fans. Did I say that correctly? Hapoel? We got the 3650 subscribers. Let's go. Love it. Absolutely love it. So they're still reviewing this to see if whether or not Adebayo did touch it last. It was marked out of bounds. And the refs are going to make a call here. There's Adebayo sipping on his Powerade. Taking a little breather. No Joel Embiid so far in this ball game. Halliburton came in off the bench. Drew Holiday had a couple of minutes that he played. He had 2 points and 1 rebound. Nothing, though, from Joel. The line for USA today was at minus 29.5. And the over-under was at 192.5. For total points combined. So USA did lose that challenge. It was last touched by Bam Adebayo, according to the refs. 35 seconds to go. Shayok trying to take Adebayo downhill. Drop-off pass. Three-point shot is up and way off the mark by South Sudan. The shot was taken by Peter Shayok and he airballed it. 22 seconds to go. Shot clock unplugged. Drew Holiday with the rock over at the logo. Holiday being guarded heavily by Shayok. And let's see what Holiday does here. Thought the shot clock was unplugged. It's not. About 4 seconds separating the shot clock from the game clock. 3.5 to be exact. Durant goes up with a floater. Inside, no. And Adebayo cleans up the glass and wipes it away to Edwards. Edwards for a three-pointer. Clanks it. It's off the mark. And a rebound by South Sudan. And the quarter is over. It's time to head to the fourth frame. It's 73-57. U.S. up by 16. They didn't start off the quarter too strong, and then they ended it much better than they, I think, expected to. Harpowell, the Red Devils. Nice. Orioles Birdwatcher, you still here, by the way. If you are, post your link down below, please, and thank you. See, it's so much easier to raid people when there's a halftime or there's an end of a period. Mike Green's here. What's up, Mike? How you doing, man? How you doing, Mike? Appreciate you for coming on. We missed you for the Phillies game today. We thought that maybe the dude was going to have his magic, but it was really you. You were the missing piece, Mike. Where were you? Where were you at? We needed you. We needed Grace, too. Grace hasn't been on in a while. Actually, that's a lie. Grace did tune in on Sunday afternoon or Sunday morning to the men's game when we were a little bit late for that. But I still haven't seen her on for baseball in a while. I think she said that she'll come on for the playoffs. It's a time commitment, man. It is. I get it. Don't forget, we're doing women's beach volleyball as well. Just couldn't do it today because we had the Phillies game going on and Phillies take priority. Oh, good. Yeah, I was working. Mike making excuses. Excuses, excuses, excuses. I get such a kick out of myself sometimes. I really do. It's so funny. But no, how was work today, man? The dude says that he's sorry. It's okay, I forgive you. It's okay. I thought that you were going to be the good luck charm. But it was really Mike. It's Mike's fault that the Phillies lost. 9:50 to go in quarter number 4. Here we go. So the lineup for South Sudan, you got Shayok out there. You got Ahmad out there as well, along with Kual. And it looks like Wenyan Gabriel and Carlik Jones. USA has the rock on the other side, and they're able to make a bucket. It's Anthony Davis who's able to go downhill. The freight train comes through and puts USA back up by 18 points. USA's lineup, well, they have Curry, LeBron, Booker, Durant, and Davis. Shot goes up on the other side. It's delivered by Nouni Omat, and he's fouled. So it looks like, I guess, 2 free throws are coming up. Again, Royal Ivy, the head coach for South Sudan. Played college basketball for the Texas Longhorns before spending 10 years in the NBA. He was born in, or he went to high school in Queens, New York, Played for the Hawks, the Bucks, the Sixers, the Thunder, the Sixers again, the Thunder again. 75-57, first foul shot, no good. Second foul shot, he connects. Grace and the balloon, says the dude. Love it. 75-58. Here's Shayok for three on the other side. Can't get it. It's off the mark again. LeBron James rolling downhill with a head of steam and a block and foul called on Shayok. He wanted the charge call, and he thought he had his feet set, and they were not. Even Ivy's not happy with the call either, but LeBron James, it's just too much to handle. It really is. And doing it at the age that he's at right now, it's just unbelievable. What's up, Josh? What's up, JC? Mike Reed says, lol, yeah, I have a lot of them. I only work part-time, but my hours are 10 to 3, so I got you, man. I'm happy that you're back on here, seriously. That's what really matters, you know? And that you're doing better. With the Rockets, Carlik Jones trying to take on Curry, swings it around, finds a wide-open three-pointer. That's good again by Bul Kual. Jeez Louise, the 27-year-old plays for the Sydney Kings, has just been tearing it up against USA. Davis, step back, turnaround jumper, and an offensive foul called. As going down, taking the elbow right to the you-know-whats, was Nooni Omat. Actually, was just below the wickets area. Just got him right on the knee. And he is in some pain. And he is not getting up just yet. Let's see again on the replay here. Elbowed him right towards the right side. Right below the chest. Thank you, JJ. Thanks, everyone. It's 6:30 a.m. here in Sydney, Australia. Now I got to get some sleep. I got you. If USA collapses, though, I'm blaming you, Scott. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. Can you imagine Doc Rivers coaching the USA team? Yeah, that wouldn't go well. I don't know if that would go well. All right, so there's going to be a challenge on something here. I don't know if Steve Kerr is going to challenge whether or not it's an offensive foul. Yeah. Let's see on the replay here. I don't know. Were his feet set? No, he had one foot. He was on his tippy toes. I think that was more of a flop, to be honest with you. Now it's a short cigar, JJ. I don't know why you call it short cigar. I guess that's funny. It kind of is funny. Close, but not quite. Nice USA is winning, says Dorothy. What's up, Dorothy? How you doing? Dorothy, how you doing? Dorothy in the house. Yes, sir. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button as well. You got us in the soccer today. You'll be okay, says Scott. You're right. I forgot that. I don't know why I forgot this, but you did say that you were that you're in Australia, so. No, I dropped my pen. I thought I was going to catch it. I should actually count and see how many times I dropped my pen. Can somebody actually start keeping track for now? We should actually have a stat of that. How many times does JJ bend down to pick up his pen because he dropped it during a stream? And let's see what my streak is. Let's see what my stats are. We'll do that from now on. You love the Union, Scott. The Philadelphia Union. 77-61. They're still reviewing this here, by the way. It's 4:32 p.m. Eastern Time. We will have a Phillies postgame show later tonight, probably around like 9 o'clock or so, and talk about the trade deadline and all that stuff. So the call is confirmed, and it looks like we're going to get some free throws. I don't know if they're technical foul free throws or what, but the two shots are good, and it's 77-63. They called it a flagrant, I guess, on Anthony Davis. How about that? That's the only way I can see that happening. Is that what the review was, to see if it was a technical foul? Really? Orioles Birdwatcher, you still here? You still here, man? 8:20 to go. With the Rockets, Carlik Jones. And he'll try to go downhill, put it up over Curry, and he connects, and he'll go to the line for one more. South Sudan not going down without a fight. And already a 5-0 run, or a 4-0 run, I should say, over the last 22 seconds. Man. Carlik Jones, man, he's like a goblin, you know, just a pesky guy that just fights his way and works really hard to get his buckets. He's very scrappy, you know? We'll go to the line for one more and try to cut the deficit to 11. The foul shot is up, and it's nothing but net. See what Steve Kerr does. LeBron James back out there for USA. And they'll dribble it all the way towards the circles. He'll try to go downhill. He lost the ball. Davis got the rebound, though. Durant for three, and he connects. Bullseye. That gives USA some breathing room, and that was a much-needed tray by Kevin Durant. 80-66 with about 7:45 left to go. Jones over on the far wing, goes downhill, gets past the trees, and puts up the two and gets it. He got by James, AD, and Curry, and just took it to the rack himself. You think he went bird watching? That's funny. James, wide open three-pointer, and it's a little short, and a rebound by Davis, but a loose ball foul is going to go against South Sudan. Thought maybe it was going to be like a triplet doink or whatever. 7:23 to go. James finds Curry, cut into the basket. Nice inbound by James to Curry. The connection between the both of them was A+. 82-68 and about 7:05 to go. Jones gets the ball loose and knocked away by Durant. He'll find Booker. Booker going downhill. Layup is up, and he's fouled. The and one opportunity from Devin Booker as he'll try to go to the line for one more. Just when you think South Sudan is going to get back into the game and strike it within single digits, this USA basketball team has something else to say, and they don't go down without a fight either. What a game this has been. You got tangled up, too, with Nooni Olmat. And Booker gets high fives from Kevin Durant. The Phoenix Suns chemistry goes a little bit of a long ways. I don't know why I said it like that, but whatever. 5 fouls now from Wenyen Gabriel, and he has to go take a seat on the bench. Booker will try to increase the lead to 17 points. Foul shot by Devin Booker. It trickles in. Hit the front of the rim and danced on into the ring of fire. And 6:50 to go in quarter number 4. USA leads it 85-68. Jones gets it over on the far wing. being guarded by Durant from far wing to near wing. And now Nuni Omat gets it and goes downhill. Hands it back off. Wide open three-pointer, but they won't count it. It's a shot clock violation, and that's going to go into U.S. territory. Nice. Great defense, too, by the USA, locking down every single door for South Sudan. And they have scored the last 7 points of this ball game. Really 8, if you count the three-point opportunity by Devin Booker. We're a little bit under halfway done in this fourth quarter. Davis in flight mode. It's good. Kevin Durant, KD to AD. And we have 6:20 to go in the fourth quarter. Durant with the high, Davis with the low, and he goes high again and finishes with a lot of ferocity. One-handed jam by Anthony Davis. It was very late, but whatever. Is this the first time you dropped it? Reminded me of the USA-Lithuania game from, I think, 2012. Lithuania tied the game at one point. I'll be honest with you. I didn't even have time to look at, to really dive into South Sudan's roster and look into South Sudan's, history and all that sort of stuff. We're pretty much flying by the seat of our pants. It's not bad. It's not bad. I love basketball. But I love doing other sports too, 87-68 with about 6:20 to go. KD to 80. Made sure I cut that. That was a good highlight call. Ferocity, not veracity. Viciousness is a good one. 6:05 to go. And the runner is up, and it goes in and out. Poked by LeBron into the hands of Curry. Steph Curry wiggles his way in. A no-look pass to LeBron. It goes off his fingertips. Anthony Davis tried to get it too, and Davis not happy with the call. They say that it is South Sudan ball. 5:50 to go. That's also a good reminder that I've been using that word a lot, so I got to try to mix it up a little bit, and I like that. It was a good, friendly way of putting it. Wow, look out below for JT Thor. He had a wide open lane, got past Anthony Davis. He parted the Red Sea and just went down with authority. 5:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Curry step back tray. It's blocked by Thor. Man, oh man, Curry shakes his head. Shot goes up on the other side and a foul called against USA. Nuni Omat, man, what a game for him. He's been really, really sharp in this ball game for South Sudan. Being very physical and just in sync with his shooting and his dribble penetration as well. You were really close. It's Ferocity. Now it's a spelling bee. Bro, they should have an Olympic spelling bee. Just made that up right now. An Olympic spelling bee. Wouldn't that just be an international spelling bee, though? Yeah, that's pretty stupid. Okay, not a good idea from JJ. Cross that off. Don't like it. As we used to say back in the day, epic fail. Time called. So we have a timeout on the floor. It's getting a little bit breezy out here in South Jersey. Now, you know what song's stuck in my head now? If any of you like The Doors, Riders of the Storm. That song's stuck in my head. Now I'm going to make it stuck in your head. 5:23 left remaining in regulation between USA and South Sudan. Spelling champ JJ. I thought you were going to say spelling chump. Spelling chump JJ. Champ and a chump. Different meanings. One letter makes a difference, guys. That's why you got to watch autocorrect. Omat with the first foul shot. It's up and in. I thought I just heard thunder, says Mike Green. Great. I'm supposed to help my neighbor, and that's probably not going to happen for a little bit of time now, so that's great. 5:23 to go in the fourth, and the second foul shot is good. Green for good. 5:20 left in quarter number 4. LeBron James has the rock over at the top of the key. Bouncer back to Booker. Booker, foul line jumper, bullseye! 89-72. And Devin Booker hitting the jackpot shot. 4:55 left. And South Sudan looking to control the tempo again. Another three by Thor. And Thor could not sledge the hammer down. It was LeBron James who got it. High-low to Davis. Davis back to James. And James throws the roof up. LeBron James able to just go down memory lane and throw it down with the sledgehammer. Even though Thor didn't have it the previous time. Carlik Jones, Trey won't fall. White with the rebound. Outlet pass to Devin Booker. And a physical foul by Nooni Omat as Booker got tripped up. So Devin Booker, ever since he's come into the ball game, he's sort of had that hot hand. But the AD-LBJ chemistry as LeBron saw a wide open lane and just stared with an angry snarl and threw it down and even raises the roof as he celebrates. 4:15 to go in the fourth quarter. James gets the handoff from Davis. A screen comes. James decides not to use it. Booker outside to Holiday for three. Drew Holiday able to knock down a tray and put USA up by 22 points. What a game so far. USA did not score a lot of points in the third quarter. They've just matched their third quarter total in points with 18. Right before Holiday's three-pointer. Thor goes up with a shot. Lots of physicality. No foul called, but he still gets the two to fall somehow, some way. James downhill to Booker. And Booker gets it deflected. And Devin Booker with a turnover. Nice play by Carlik Jones to just knock it off of his right hand. Wow. I gotta tell you that Anthony Davis is rocking those dreadlocks. I love the dreads on AD. They look really, really good. Joel has to have the dreads. I think he would rock them again. I do. Marial Shayok trying to go downhill and buzz his way through the lane. Holiday with a great defense, and James deflects it and gives it back to, looks like it's Bam Adebayo. I'm surprised that Adebayo is really controlling the ball a lot whenever he gets the rebound. James double team. Back outside Adebayo. Adebayo for three. And that's way off. He airballed it. Less than 3 minutes to go. 94-74. And a nice pass that goes from Peter Shayok all the way to Nooni Omat, who gets another flush and cuts it back to 18. USA did not have good defense in that third quarter, but it's been so different now. They've been winning the transition battle. LeBron lost it. Shayok with the turnover, or able to catch it, I should say. And now he has the rock over on the far side. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Thor puts it up. Can't buy a bucket. And James able to get another board. crashing the glass for the 6th time today. Holiday's tray won't fall. He needed a heat check there, and he got it. 2:05 to go in quarter number 4. Carlik Jones back outside, finds Thor, and Thor goes downhill, and we have a foul call. That was actually Marial Shayok that was able to make the bucket, and I think he's going to head on over back to the line for an old-fashioned three-point play. Holiday looked like he was trying to take a charge, though, and I think that they called it a blocking foul. 1:59 left to be exact. There's Tyrese Halliburton. I don't know if he's going to take off his shirt over his jersey or not. But we have a timeout called on the floor. Hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to super chat as well. Super chat me. It's like supersize me, except it's not a documentary. 1:45 in the fourth quarter. Edwards outside. Back to Tatum. Tatum downhill. Not once, but twice. Put it back up and in. And now a timeout called by South Sudan. Now starting to be very desperate. Hey, JJ, I made it. What's up, John? How you doing, John? What's going on, man? Love it. Hey, look, Ma, I made it. Braves have a 6-2 lead against the Brewers. Oof. At least the Mets lost today. 1:42 left to go in the fourth quarter. Nice, John. Very, very nice. It's almost 5 o'clock. I cannot wait to go eat. I'm starving. That's what I'm going to go do after this game. At least we don't have any night games tonight. Just got to come out for a post-game show and a podcast to talk about the deadline. We'll do that a little bit later. Today I was helping out my neighbor, and then I came right on home. Okay, ate like a very, very quick lunch. Came right home. Came right on. Did the Phillies game, and then cruised right into the basketball game. So I really haven't had a chance to actually sit. But that's what you do, man. That's part of the grind. 1:25 to go. Drew Holiday dribbles with the right hand, goes down the lane, finds Bam Adebayo, and Adebayo did lose it. 1:20 to go. Alley-oop pass, and Jones can't be able to finish it. They have a two-pointer as it was a turnaround jumper over on the other side, and it was knocked down by Carlik Jones. Nooni Omat was able to get the apple. $96-80. USA not able to make a shot on the other side, and there's about a minute to go in this game. Omat goes down, goes up with a shot, and we have a foul called too. Nooni Omat, man. What a game he's had. Halliburton got called for the foul. He wanted an explanation there from the referee. Nooni with 21 points. Remember, he had 13 in the first half, guys. Nat says, JJ, I prepared food for you here. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming on here, dude. I really appreciate it. We covered the Phillies, the Sixers, and the Eagles, and we also do USA, Olympics, men's basketball, women's basketball, and we are doing women's volleyball, too. 41 seconds to go. Here's Anthony Edwards. Call him Ant-Man. Tries to go downhill. Gets double-teamed. Finds Drew Holiday back at the top of the key. Holiday finds Adebayo, and Adebayo with a little hook shot, and he got it to go. So USA is going to go on to win another ball game. Edwards with a steal and puts South Sudan to sleep. Throws down the sledgehammer and provides the century marks for USA. 12 seconds to go. 3-point shot out of desperation, and that's good by Carly Jones. 9 seconds left to go. Edwards again. 3-pointer on the near wing. Got it. Anthony Edwards has led USA on a 5-0 scoring run over the last 10 seconds. Shayok back to Jones. Jones was up with a shot. It's blocked, and that's going to do it. USA able to get another victory, 103-86, and they secure the quarterfinal qualification. So there will be at least a good game by the U.S. Let's go. We'll ring the bell. We'll do that today, man. All right. Before I sign off here, I will say the one thing that I was really impressed with today by the U.S., when I look at their team stats, they really shot the ball well from 3 today. And South Sudan was sort of like on the same pace in the very first half, and then they looked like that they ran out of gas, and the USA men's team really did a really good job at just providing the perimeter defense and making guys like Omat off balance. They made the adjustments that they had to and did a good job at just making it tougher and contesting more shots, and I was really impressed by that today. They got to keep that up, though, in the next game. Joel Embiid did not play today, but anyhow. All right, that's going to wrap things up here. I'm Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ, signing off right now, but we'll be back a little bit later. We'll talk about the Phillies again, because we kind of have to. We didn't really do a post-game show. But I need to go eat, and I will catch you all on the next one. All right, tomorrow, remember, tomorrow we do have women's basketball. Even though the Phillies don't play, we're still doing the women's basketball game. And then Friday, we got an early morning volleyball game at like 11:15 a.m. And then at 10 o'clock at night, we got the Phillies on. West Coast. All right, bye. Sayonara and Lila Tove.